And we're back here with a pretty annoying game that I decided I would show off. We've got this really annoying like double dancer setup. It's really hard to avoid a unit getting danced when you've got two dancers in two separate lanes. But that's not all that makes this enemy team annoying here. We have a +2 Veronica running her basic stuff and attack speed solo with the restore. Fortunately, my team doesn't run debuffs. My panic mana is here, unfortunately, because it's a bonus structure, but Veronica can't reach any of the units that it actually affects, so not a real problem there. And I don't run any other debuffs, so there won't be any restore shenanigans going on. Then we have a +10 Reinhardt with Death Blow 3 Wings of Mercy, running Hardy Bearing, so that's pretty hard to vantage, obviously. He's pretty buff. Going to be difficult to one-shot this guy through, well, I mean, you'd play a phase in because he's got Hardy Bearing, but, you know, still rather annoying since he's in the back line. We have a +0 Mirabilis, probably sparked for this unit, which I don't disagree with. I sparked for her as well, so great unit here running Chill Speed, which is luckily not really going to come into play. It does hit Rutger, so Rutger doesn't really need any extra speed this particular map. Then we have an Eliwood, a +6 Resplendent Eliwood. Always annoying. This unit is super good. There's a reason why he's on my defense team. It's because he's just an amazing unit, especially with that Resplendent giving him +2 to all stats. Yeah, I mean, look at the bulk. Look at the bulk on this dude. Really fast, super high attack, high HP, like just ridiculous. Super good weapon. All around great unit. He's also getting Hone cavalry support if we leave Reinhardt alive, which we won't. Then we have a Duma, +2 Duma running Spiral and Shield in the A slot, which I guess kind of works. If you're not going to give him something like Distant Counter, then I guess this makes sense. Ooh, bad mic pop there, my bad. Sorry about that. Running Boots and Upheaval, pretty standard stuff, and he's right next to Rayson, who is going to transform at the start of enemy phase because he's only next to a dragon. He's the last unit, unmerged, Wings of Mercy, but otherwise like very close to base kit, attack plus Hone attack, like who cares, pretty much. He is running Chill Attack, which could have been a problem, but luckily we run Attack Smoke on Rutger, so it's not actually going to end up mattering that much. The other major unfortunate thing about this team, other than the annoying design of it, making it hard to actually get in on anybody, is that he's running a level 6 Catapult in lane 3 and Duma in lane 4, which means that both of these buildings are getting destroyed. This only really matters for the Bolt Tower. I don't really care about the Panic Mana being destroyed. But unfortunately my Bolt Tower is going down, so it would be really hard to run like a Vantage play against this team, because these guys are just really thick, and you'd have to kill Reinhardt and Veronica, and if Eliwood isn't like super low from Savage Blow damage at that point, then you might just die. So yeah, we're not going to do that, obviously. I have decided to go ahead with a Gale Force play, and we're going to see if it works out. I spent a while doing the math, but obviously nothing is ever guaranteed. You never know exactly how something's going to go.
Yes.
So on the first turn here, we are just going to heal up and get into position, because we do need to be in the right position for this.
You have my trust.
And it doesn't really matter what we do with Ephraim. Ephraim could potentially come into play at some point because of Wings of Mercy. He's also a Gale Force unit. But at the moment, there's just no real way for me to get him in while giving a kill to my other units. And he's a bit too much of a liability against Veronica to let him just go wild. We are very fortunate that Palla, when being buffed, still has less speed than Rutger. So Rutger takes the Chill Speed and Palla takes the Chill Attack. But after the Attack Smoke on Eliwood, I believe we will still be able to get our Heavy Blade off. So hopefully that is how it ends up working out. So we're going to end turn right here and prepare for turn 2, which is when things are going to actually get started. Obviously we don't need to wait for Bolt Tower turn because there is no Bolt Tower to help us. But we are going to heal up fully. Our attack is
Moving forward.
What's going on here? That's -7. Good. -6. -6. -6. Infantry school, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Be careful.
That's fine. I don't really need super high speed on Palla, I don't think. This does kind of throw a little bit of a wrench into the plan. I wasn't really expecting that. I didn't look at the infantry school. It's actually really high level. That is rather unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure we'll still be able to kill Duma because we'll get some attack back. And we do have dragon effectiveness, so yeah, we will go ahead and kill that Duma. Actually, we one-shot him?
What is my task?
That's not good. That's actually not good.
Forward.
Actually, does it matter? Does it really truly matter? I guess it does a little... I think it does. We kind of want to box Racing in, otherwise he's going to do some damage to Palla, I think, which I don't want. He could actually do a good bit of damage to Palla, so that's something I didn't expect. Rutger killing Duma is not exactly what I wanted. That's one buff as fuck Eliwood. Holy shit. Yeah, he's getting Def Res Gap as well as Hone Cav, so I think we have enough attack to kill him because of the extra heavy blade damage, but my god. Okay, well that does throw a bit of a wrench into the plan. Literally one attack too high. We can obviously still kill him and succeed with killing these 3 units. But then the problem comes with Racing and Veronica. I'm pretty sure that Veronica is going to attack Palla. And Palla takes 1 hit but not 2. So I don't want to get doubled, basically. And then Racing could come in, and if he does significant damage, which he might, I mean, it's 5 times 1.2. That's only like, what, 8 damage or so? I think. I'm not doing math right now. I suppose I can get my calculator up because it's a small calculation. So we'll just try that. 5 times 1.2. No, not 0.12. 5 times 1.2 is 6. Okay. I think it goes their attack first though, doesn't it? Like their attack gets timed by 0. No. What am I doing? I have no idea what math I'm trying to do right here, so I'm just going to assume that he doesn't do that much damage to Palla. I'm just going to assume that he really doesn't do that much damage. I mean, 48 attack versus 43 defense. Hopefully, after the attack smoke, that really doesn't end up being much damage. So I think we are just going to go for it. We don't need to block Racing. The only one who really we want to keep alive is Veronica. Because she's the only one who we don't counter and kill, pretty much, so we need her to be alive so we can go ahead and get the pots. That's pretty much it. So I guess we will go ahead and do this. I have plenty of ladders. I don't remember if I've used one this week yet, so even if things go wrong, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I've still got all 4 ladders left, so not really a problem here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and repo Palla. We're going to activate our duo skill. And hopefully that is indeed a kill, and we do indeed activate Heavy Blade because we have more attack. Thanks to the attack smoke. Not taking much damage from Eliwood, thank god. And we'll go ahead and kill Reinhardt as well. So hopefully what happens from here is that Veronica will restore Mirabilis first, because she doesn't get a kill on Palla, as she is. And then she gets danced, and even if she has her attack speed solo active, I don't think she will double Palla, but this is making me worried. It seemed like the speed debuff was going on to Palla, so not a fan of that. But all we can really do now is cross our fingers and hope for the best. Man, I don't think it makes a difference if we kill Reinhardt or not. Although, in saying that, if we don't kill Reinhardt here, then Veronica might just restore. Reinhardt might move down because he can't move anywhere else. And then Mirabilis might just dance for Veronica. But that's pretty much the exact same scenario as killing Reinhardt, right? Like, because Veronica's going to restore for Mirabilis because she's got the speed debuff. So, like, there's no reason to not kill Reinhardt here, basically, is what I'm saying. Because ideally the exact same interaction would happen regardless. Oh, I don't really like this. I really don't. But I suppose if we let Reinhardt live, then she can't activate her attack speed solo. Because she'll restore, and then Reinhardt moves down, and then if Mirabilis dances, then she's next to 2 units. So that would mean that at max she has like 43 speed. I think that honestly might be the play. I think that honestly might be the play. We let Reinhardt live to make sure that attack speed solo is disabled. I think I'm gonna go with that because these debuffs are not going the way I want them to. So yeah, I think we're gonna let Reinhardt live and hope for the best. Hopefully that works. Unfortunately, Rutger gets panicked, but I don't think that matters much. So yeah, there's the restore. Rayson does 9 damage, which I don't really care about. It shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. It actually just charges my Gale Force. Reinhardt moves. Veronica dances, and she doubles! No! Why?
I wanted to protect you.
Why does she double? No, that's so bad. That's so bad. Why does she double? I guess she had... How did she get +6? Oh! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Reinhardt has Hone Cav, so she would have got the +6 anyway. I completely forgot that Reinhardt had Hone Cav. Oh my god. I knew there was no reason not to kill him, but I guess it didn't really end up mattering, huh? So her attack speed solo wasn't active, but she got a +6 buff anyway because she was next to Reinhardt. And then because of this infantry school being here, Rutger, I guess, got debuffed first. No, he still took the -7 though. So where was that minus speed coming from on Palla?
Yes.
He still took the -7 from the chill. Because I think the debuffs work in tandem, so like just the highest debuff is applied, but they're all applied at the same time.
Moving forward.
So why was Palla getting minus speeded? She shouldn't have had less speed. That's really strange. It could have been Bright Shrine? That's the only thing I can think of because her attack is so high. It could have been Bright Shrine. In that case, it was just a matter of having Naga soak that, I'm pretty sure. So it was probably Bright Shrine that did me in there, unfortunately. Yeah, if I had to guess, it was probably Bright Shrine. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. If we had had Naga here, I think we would have been able to soak Bright Shrine. I actually don't know if Naga soaks Bright Shrine from Palla. Her attack is like ridiculously high. I actually need to double check that, so I will do that after this game. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So it seems like the Bright Shrine did us in. No matter what we did with this unit blocking scenario, I think we would have been screwed. That's just an unfortunate case of not checking all the enemy buildings, I guess. It wasn't even the infantry school that fucked me over at the end of the day. It was the Bright Shrine. So yeah, really, really unfortunate. We were so close to winning, but alas, may as well not spend any more time on it. I have 4 ladders left, and we're nearing the end of the week, sort of. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits right here. We will take a quick break, and then I'll come back when I'm in the next game. Okay, here we are in the second game for the day, and it looks like we're in for a much easier time than the first one. Is it just me, or have there been more armor balls recently? They're not an especially good defense team archetype, but I feel like I've seen quite a few recently. Obviously not on camera, because I haven't been available, but I feel like I've seen a lot of them. I don't know. Anyway, we've got a +1 legendary Hector here, not running Osteopulse, just going for the ward armor instead. Drive speed seems like a somewhat weird choice, but I guess these armored units are decently fast, sort of. We have a weaponless legendary Azura, running aerobatics, instead of Wings of Mercy, distant guard 1. We have a +2 legendary Tiki, running base kit, except again swapping out the preference C skill for a ward armor. We have a +0 Sothis, Winter Sothis that is, with Def Respawn 3. And then we have a +1 Zelgius, running again pretty much base kit plus ward armor. They've all got their drives, except Sothis. And then we have an Aversa in the corner at +9. Pretty damn high HP. She's getting the buff from Hector, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, HP +3 and attack +2 sounds about right, I think. But none of the other legendaries are doing anything because there are no Earth-Blessed units, or even Water-Blessed units. I don't remember what season it is for legendaries because it rarely ever matters, but yeah. We're pretty much good here, I think. So the strat here is just going to be, we're going to go ahead and kill Sothis on Bolt Tower turn. Bolt Tower hits everybody here just perfectly. Unfortunately, he does have a healing tower covering the whole thing, but it's only a level 3 one, so it's not going to heal everything. So we're basically just going to go ahead and kill Sothis and then retreat, basically. Yeah. Kill Sothis and retreat, because none of the other units are really threats. If anything, what's gonna take the longest here is probably it's probably gonna be getting the freaking pots and like just traveling over to Aversa. I'm pretty sure killing all these units is pretty simple. Weaponless Azura as well. I mean, it's honestly kind of annoying. If Azura wasn't weaponless, I could just leave Igren here after killing Sothis. I can kill her right now, but yeah. I mean, maybe I should just kill her right now, you know? Like, there's no march on this team. There is like 0 enemy phase threat. I could just go ahead and kill Sothis now, and then Bolt Tower goes off, and then we have an even easier cleanup in the following turns. So honestly, I think I might just do that. Why not? Sothis doing fuck all damage. Of course, she gets her instant serious.
Under the ethereal moon.
I'm honestly not really a fan of seasonal/alt variants of units getting access to preference skills and specials and stuff. I feel like it just makes the other units less special. Like, I feel like regular Sothis is less special just because Winter Sothis has serious. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But we do have to get Igran out of there because otherwise it's possible that Tiki could move down, get dance, and then bold fight me, which I don't want. I think we'll just probably work on getting the buildings out of the way on this side, and then maybe if Hector moves first, he can come and deal with Altina. Pretty sure he would die to Altina, but I guess we'll just have to see. Hopefully Hector moves first. That would be pretty sick.
What is your desire?
But I somehow doubt it. I don't know. Oh no, he is going to move first. Epic. Alright, he actually doubles me, but it's not going to be a problem because we kill him before he gets to do so, so that's fine. That's actually pretty much best case scenario. And now the Bolt Tower goes off, which is super duper good.
I'm going in, I understand.
Of course.
Could just go ahead and kill... We could kill Zelgius from here, and then we could smite... Actually... I kind of want to kill all of them this turn, but I don't know if that's possible. Actually, no, sure it is. We just kill Zelgius and then we kill with Ephraim. We kill Tiki with Ephraim.
I'm going in.
Sure. Alright, let's do that. I don't think there's any way that can go wrong, unless Ephraim somehow doesn't kill an 11 health +2 legendary Tiki. Then I would be really disappointed. But let's hope that doesn't happen.
I understand.
There we go. That's exactly what I want to see. I was about to say something like very in character for Ephraim to be killing dragons, but he actually doesn't. I don't think Full Mortis counts as a dragon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he is. He's just like a demon king. Sacred Stones is weird, man. I finished my like 3rd playthrough of that game the other day. I don't know. It's a strange Fire Emblem game. I'm not the biggest fan. I do like the characters, but like the gameplay and the story is not.
Of course.
Not my favorite thing in the world. Anyway, this match is pretty much over. I think we will wait just one more turn so that we get insta-kill. Get insta-kill Aversa. Because I think Altina could probably get the kill on enemy phase, but I don't trust Altina very much. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to let Igren come up and one-hit KO, I think. Yep, 70 damage. There we go. That's the way we like it. We got both pots, and that's going to be the end of day 5. Didn't upload yesterday because I was really busy, and then I think the day before that I just had a really boring match. I think it was another armor ball actually. The only reason I would show this armor ball is because I showed the first match, and you can't really just show a loss and then just quit for the day. Kind of have to show everything that goes on. So yeah, that's going to be day 5. Looking at defenses here, we unfortunately did suffer one loss in the time that it took for you guys to see these defenses again. We have quite a few here to go through. I honestly haven't seen the last 2 here. So we'll go through them all, because I haven't seen them and I'm curious. This match is just a fishing match. I suppose I'll just prove it real quick. I was just getting myself some defense rematches for the end of the week, so we don't really care about that. But we'll go ahead and watch this one, because I think... No, actually, I think you guys left off at 4 science, didn't you? Pretty sure you left off at 4 science. So we'll go ahead and watch like 4 replays here real quick. This video is probably going to be pretty long, but whatever. Makes up for all the time that I don't upload, right? So this guy has a +10 summon supported Matthew, which is pretty sick. He's a good unit for sure. Matthew is really good, and he's also running him with Tethys, which is a really good choice. Pretty much optimal. He is running a Steel Dagger 5-star air, which I don't really understand. You may as well just use Tamari, right? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Then he's got a +3 Naga and a +3 Gale Force Altina, which is pretty cool. Gale Force Altina is definitely something that I've thought about before, but she seems a bit kind of finicky unless you really build around her rather than adding her to a Gale Force team, so I don't know. Did I turn my animations off? I did too. Alright, well, we'll go through it real quick. This guy actually comes really close to winning, and I don't want to spoil how he loses, but I was very, very happy when I saw how he lost. So these first few turns he is just setting up. Unfortunately, his Bolt Tower is in lane 4 and not lane 3, so it is going to go off, but he's not really prepared to take advantage of it by the time that it happens. Instead, he's going to take out the Panic Mana, which I don't really understand. It didn't seem like it was super important to his game plan. But after this next turn, he's pretty much set up and ready to go. He is going to gamble a trap, which I'm never a fan of. It pays off for him. I guess he just guessed that I don't use a real lightning trap on this map. And with the broadleaf damage, he's going to one-shot Eliwood. He did double him anyway though, so that wasn't like exact damage or anything. He doubled. But from here, Kagero actually lives the first attack because of her weapon, but because of Miracle being charged, she doesn't get the kill. But then Lucas is tanky enough to survive one hit from a broadleaf dagger, and it goes ahead and gets the kill at 1 HP. Here, this guy's basically just Hail Marying, throwing in all his units, but unfortunately Lucas is going to heal up and double that Altina, and get off a bonfire and absolutely destroy her. So Lucas the MVP, which I love because he's my favourite unit on this team, and then of course he just doesn't have enough actions to kill here. I'm pretty sure his Naga doesn't even double. Yeah, his Naga doesn't even double the Lucas at this point, even though she's life and death. That's probably because of Bright Shrine. So, really stellar showing from Lucas. That's exactly what I want to see from him, and he'll only get better with it as time goes on. I suppose it's only right that I show the losses as well. This guy managed to flawless me, and it's my favorite combo. Yay, Halloween Hector and Kronya, my favorite. Not summoner supported, not even ally supported with anybody, and no bonus unit. He's bringing a dancer instead. I always hate it when people do this. Why even go to the effort of bringing 2 mythics when you're just not going to bring a bonus unit and gimp your score? Like, what's the point? You may as well just bring whoever you want at that point. But I don't know, man. I don't know. People can play however they want, I guess. It just makes me... It's just frustrating when you lose to it, because... Let's be honest, if you didn't have to bring a bonus unit and 2 mythics, then offense would win like 99% of all matches. It's pretty much the only reason why defense even has a chance most of the time. So now his Bolt Tower will go off, also in lane 4, and he'll go ahead and add insult to injury and use Hector as well. Gonna smite in, he's gonna actually double smite into the Dancer and kill my Hardy Bearing unit, and from here all my units are just way too low health to really resist this. Healing Tower can only heal so much. Lucas actually does survive 1 hit because he's an absolute champ, but obviously now he's too low, and he can't. If that was actually a really interesting interaction. If this Altina had a debuff on her, I'm pretty sure that my Thracia would have actually killed here, and that might have resulted in him giving up. But unfortunately, somehow she managed to dodge every single debuff on the team, so she actually didn't get hit by the immediate follow-up from killing intent. She didn't actually get hit by killing intent at all. So that's pretty fortunate for this guy. And from here, it's standard Chronia fare. He's gonna go ahead and just Vantage kill everybody, which is just what Chronia does. Obviously, he's gonna go after Kagero next because otherwise, okay, never mind. Oh, actually, in saying that, pretty sure this is another example of merges right here. I might just turn on animations. I'm pretty sure we would just barely.
You fool!
Yeah, we were just a little bit too short on damage too. So that is a case of merges right there. Because she had noontime actually. If she was not running a healing special, that wouldn't have happened either. So just another example of very unfortunate, very slight stat adjustments that will come with merges. I would not have lost that match if it came down to merges. If my Kagero was plus 10, that wouldn't have happened. So that is very unfortunate, but you know, who really cares at the end of the day? It's one match of the week, and we've been pretty successful otherwise. I haven't seen these last two, so I can't really commentate them as we go. So instead, we're just going to enjoy them together. This guy has a +1 New Year's Alphonse. So you know I hate. We have a +3 Bridal Fjorm, shutting down, I suppose, probably Mirabilis. We have 2 Mythics, +5 Naga and a +2 Altina, and then the bonus unit of New Year's Air. Actually running Tamari this time. Good on you, man. That's how we do it. So he's going to go after the pots first, it seems like. He doesn't have any buildings in lane 3 at all, so that's quite something. It seems like my catapult honestly has not been so useful so far. I was expecting to get a lot more bolt towers, but it really doesn't seem like it's done very much yet. Like out of all my replays ever. I don't know. Well, as expected, he is using Bridal Fjorm on my Dancer, which makes sense. This comp is actually pretty weak to Bridal Fjorm. Without my Dancer there to dance, the Rally Trap is significantly less effective. But what are you going to do? You're going to go and kill that Panic Mana, which is smart. And it's also, this is like the right spot to bait Tilt You from, because it means that, you know, even if you did disable Mirabilis, the rally would still come. But if you bait from here, you don't get hit by the ruse, which is pretty important, I suppose. So that is definitely the ideal place to bait from. Unfortunately, that special is just way too strong. If that didn't one-hit KO, then I don't think a Wrath Moonbow would have done it. I mean, Tilt You is very impressive, but I somehow don't think that would have done it. Maybe. Maybe that was a case of merges. I'm tempted to believe otherwise, though. But anyway, this guy loses anyway, so we'll see how that ends up happening. He's going to put his... Okay. Okay, so he's just going to yeet both Alphonse and Altina in. I think I see where this is going. Or even Eliwood is pretty good at killing Altinas. No vantage for you, my friend. No vantage for you. So we'll see. It's probably Altina dies here, if I had to guess. Oh, she's gonna die to Thrasier. Well, that makes sense. That's how we do it. And unfortunately, Mirabilis just does too much damage to that Naga to resist going for the attack. I think Eliwood might have got the kill. He definitely would have activated Gale Force. But from here, he's gonna try to tank Naga with Lucas, but Lucas is just too good. And I wonder if that's a kill. No, it's not. Not quite a double, but this is the last turn. He really doesn't have enough actions to deal with everyone here, so that's going to be an automatic loss. He literally just can't reach everybody in time. That Naga did actually double my Eliwood, which is impressive. Wonder if ARO attack speed had anything to do with that. Probably also Divine Breath with these two active did something there. But yeah, he had no choice. He lost there. And then finally, we got this one in Lift Loss Control. I didn't swap to a fishing team because I just didn't have the time. I was doing other stuff. He's running a Mirabilis on offense. I guess she is a bonus unit, so... What is it with Chronia Hector users and not doing bonus units properly, man? I don't get it. Anyway, we have a +10 Summoner Supported Chronia, again, running a more standard build of Fierce Stance and Moonbow. We've got the Hector, and we have double mythics. Pretty standard builds on both of them. Let's see how this guy loses. So it looks like this guy's going to the right. Most people tend to go to the right because Thrasir is kind of a weak link. Looks like we're finally going to get a building, which is interesting. This guy's actually running the Duo's Indulgence building, so I guess this guy uses Kronya a lot. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen anyone use it so far. I wonder if it'll actually come into play though. Looks like he might not be able to kill Thrasir? I honestly can't tell exactly what just happened there. Seems like he's just pussyfooting around, so he's just going to go ahead and try to bait Thrasir. He's not using his Duo skill whatsoever. And instead he's just going to try to bait Thrasir. That seems like a bad idea, especially with the ruse. Harsh Command doesn't really do much there in particular, because I was panicked I think. But screw your Vantage, Kronya. I have an Eliwood with Hardy Bearing, so Kronya's going to go ahead and die, and I guess at that point he just gives up. I probably would as well, because what do you even do against all that, man? It's like a 45 speed Eliwood. A little bit hard to deal with, and obviously your Hector's not going to stand up to that Tilchu, so yeah, looks like he lost. Alright, that was pretty entertaining actually. Some decent replays. We've been pretty successful all week, minus this one match. So we're not going to get a perfect week, but pretty close to it. Anyway, this video is almost certainly long enough at this point, so we're going to end it here. I don't have anything else to add. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next game, whenever that may be. Until then.